Good afternoon. It's time for yet another NFL Bucky's Mail Day. This is your host, Mike C, and of course, Star Show, as always and forever, it's Bucky. Say hi, Bucky. Bucky says hi. Well, we got some breaking news, at least for our channel here. It's just been reported that the Lions center, Frank Ragnow, has retired. And Frank the Tank, number 77, is going to be sorely missed. There's been a lot of talk about being contract negotiations and problems. You wanted an extension or a bonus. I don't believe that was the case. He knows his body, and it was his time for him to retire. He had lingering shoulder problems, thumb problem, and just other injuries. And he's only 29, so he's relatively young. And it was just time for him to retire. So good luck, Frank, on the rest of your life, and you will be sorely missed. Now the question remains is who's going to replace him? Now that's a big question. Is it a rookie? It could be. Is it Tate Ratledge? It's tough to start a rookie center. Are they going to make a trade for somebody? Is there somebody else on the team that can replace him? I don't know. It's a major hole they're going to have to replace. Now, I've seen some guys just complete panic and complete, the sky is falling, the season's over. Like, calm down. They have a plan in place. They're not going to just, we never thought he was going to retire, so, no. Just calm down. I heard one guy just, they're going to finish, have 8 wins for the whole season, and it's like, no, just calm down, guys. So, it's going to hurt, yeah, but they'll find somebody to replace him. I'm not keen about a rookie, like I said, starting, but we'll see what happens with that. In other news, let's see, we lost another TV legend. Loretta Swit passed away. She, of course, most famous for Hot Lips on MASH. Never my favorite show, but she was on there for a very, very long time. And so that was that. She was very talented. I think she won a couple Emmys. And she was an icon on that show. Very, very, very good TV performer. So she will be missed. I don't have a lot of information here going. Mostly it was about Frank Ragnow. The OTAs ended. They got another one coming up on June 3rd to the 5th. That'll be interesting now that, Ragnow is retired. But Murphy's in the next room behind me. I can hear him. Let's see. I hope he's not locked in. He might be locked in. We'll see what happens. I'll finish this first. But I forgot what I was saying now. The OTAs. The first ones went very well. No major injuries. Injuries for anybody as far as I could tell. There's no pads, no real contact. Some of the DBs looked pretty well. Pretty good, I should say. The quarterbacks, they're rusty. Everybody's rusty. I'm not going to worry about it. Who's going to remember the OTAs, when the season starts? Nobody. And so we'll see what happens to that. It's going to be a little advanced. Pretty soon they'll be, playing other teams or practicing against other teams. So that'll be exciting. And because, the preseason starts, before we know it. I said they have to start early because they're going to play in the Hall of Fame game. So that'll be exciting. And I remember last time them playing in that one. But not a lot of news. I forgot to check on the Reds record. My guess is they're still around 500. I don't know, I'm kind of bored with them. They don't really do anything. They don't go on, big winning streaks like the Tigers have. So we'll see what happens. I can post that, later on. Last week's video did 11. So that's been close to my average, averaging 10 or so. So that's all right. And that's about what I expect. It's not a lot of news. But first, Bucky, what in the world do you have in front of you? Well, it's a giant hat. Well, it's not that big. It just looks that big. Carla got me this hat on her trip up north. She stopped at a very famous rest stop on the way and saw this at a gift shop, and she said, I had to buy it. So I love it. It's got a raised, line in the middle there, and replaces my my old hat that I had for years. So, it was starting to fade, and it kind of broke down in the back. And so that's going to be retired. I'll probably get rid of it. And but I wear this one. It's got a reflective green. It's a weird color, but it's supposed to be worn at night. So it's reflecting so you can, see in the dark. So that's kind of cool. Fits very well. And I also have next week's prop. I don't want to tell you what that is, but it wasn't very expensive. We saw it online. I showed her, and she fell in love. She says, you got to buy it. So I was like, hey, okay. And so that'll be next week. And I like that, having, next week's prop already determined. Saves me time. But otherwise, not too much else, Bucky. Weather's been kind of warm, kind of rainy. We're supposed to get storms tonight. And, okay weekend. I went a few places. Went some shopping. Didn't go garage sales or anything like that, but we had a good time, and very relaxing. And I found out that Carla's going to go to a friend's, I guess, cabin. And so she's been wanting to do that for a long time. Me, I get nothing of that. So that'll be great for her. We're still, recovering from her trip up north. It's very tough on her. It's tough on me, trust me. But it's tough on her. She has to do a lot of the driving this time, which is great. But just the pressure and the stress and strain of going up there, and it takes a lot out of you. And but she's back now. She's very happy. Murphy, we had a great time. Did a lot of bonding. Went for a lot of walks. He's a great dog, and we love him greatly. And we're very happy to have him. Otherwise than that, Bucky, there's not too much else. Looks like 8 minutes to me. It's hard to tell. Not too much else coming this week. I have to go out and water the plants, because even though it hasn't, it rained a little bit, but it's been really hot, so it, dries it up. And so we'll do that after we finish here. And that's about it, Bucky. Yeah, we're going to end it short because there's not much else to really say. And we're not going to just, drag it on. No other Lions news. They signed that guy last week. We'll see what happens. They signed Zach Douglas. No, what's his name? Zach Cunningham, a linebacker. I played for the Eagles. I think is that this week? It is this week. All right. Forgot about that. So that's good news. And we'll see, because they have some linebacker issues. We'll see, Anzalone's kind of like, so we'll see if that plays into that at all. But not going to happen much this week unless they sign somebody, which, we'll see. But, all right, Bucky, that's about it. So, for Mike C, of course, Sarah Show, as always, it's Bucky. Say bye, Bucky. Bucky says bye. And again, I love the hat. Thank you, Carla. And we'll catch you down the road. All right, bye now.